All right, everybody. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us. Today, we're going to be talking about a few things. Gamma, obviously, on everyone's mind. We're going to be talking about the manipulation on the Bitcoin price, a few airdrops that I found out that you may be eligible for, so you can roll them right into GNS like you're supposed to, right? And then some stats for the week, all about our STIP and what's coming in the weeks ahead as far as our STIP. Let's get started, guys. So, good morning, everyone. Good morning, Vbro.
Good morning. It's 9 p.m. here, but good morning nonetheless.
We're recording this. People might listen in on the morning, and they'll have a good morning. They'll have a GM. So,
Good
anyway,
point.
Gamma. So, guys, y'all all are aware of what happened with our partner, Gamma. Okay, so they've been audited. We looked at the audits, all that good stuff. But as anything in crypto, some things get missed. And in this case, something on Gamma's side was missed on the gDAI vault, as well as several other stablecoin vaults. In total, we had quite the security incident with Gamma. They had a total loss of 6.8 million in assets. Now, that said, let's see how it happened. The exploit methodology, not that I could read smart contracts. I'm thankful for these postmortems, but it's interesting to know what other people may be looking for. Z, perfect example of someone who can read smart contracts. I'm expecting you to look at things for me when I ask, okay? Just as a favor. All right, anyway, exploit methodology. The exploiter exposed a defect in our deposit proxy configs to exploit the aforementioned stables and LST vaults. So those vaults, gDAI, USDT, USDC, staked WETH, or staked ETH and WETH, and then USDC, USDCE. So they mandated a ratio token 0 and token 1 in accordance with the ratio of the pool. They set a price change threshold that such deposit will be disallowed when the price change exceeds a certain amount from the TWAP. Setting deposit these are the four sources of the deposit protection, Setting a deposit cap per deposit and disallowing single-side deposits. So they said the main issue has to do with the deposit proxy settings were placed on 2 on the price change threshold. This was placed too high, allowing for a minus 50 plus 100% price change on certain LST and stablecoin vaults. This allowed the attacker to manipulate the price up to the price change threshold and meant a disproportionately high number of LP tokens. So that happened like at 8:30 at night Central American time. So that was a little surprising to see. We had one member jump into Telegram, our Japanese member, I believe, started screaming that his stuff was lost, and then confirmed by a few other members that they went to check their balance and it was indeed drained. Now, that was incredibly sad for us, of course, because this is a brand new partner. But Gamma is going to be fixing their vaults. They said they're going to mitigate this, and they've paused vault deposits everywhere so that this doesn't happen again. So, if you're looking to get exposure to Gamma, which is an auto rebalancing liquidity pool provider, it might be a good chance to get some token if you're interested in their future. If you believe they can recover properly from the future. So they have some mitigation plans that they're going to use Open Zeppelin to audit their deposit proxy configs. And once the changes have been implemented that fix it, they'll open all deposits. So they're also going to be helping people with their recovery. They are going to be contributing all affected users, and their values will be posted here on a spreadsheet. So if you are affected or know somebody, please tell them to come to the postmortem and see that their deposit matches what's on this Google spreadsheet. Okay, they'll allow for a 1-week dispute period, and then they will fund a recovery pool. All right, so details in here, which I'll post in the Discord. So we have shifted some of those STIP funds already. You'll see them soon in an official post from us, and you will be able to start LPing those STIP rewards again. We've chosen a different way to do it this time, so I think some of our partners will be non-custodial in nature with your liquidity pool, so you should feel a little bit safer, though that's no guarantee. Your liquidity pool and your deposits of course, you're giving that to someone else to manage for you. So do your due diligence. Thankful to Gamma that they are going to reimburse all the traders who lost money. And I wish them luck in the future, as an ecosystem. I hope they continue to move past this and grow. But man, what a night that was, Ves. Were you completely
Yeah.
asleep for the whole thing?
I remember because you sent me, or there were like a lot of emergency chat messages. But
Yes,
I think
we sent
it was
lots.
like, yeah, it was like I think it was 6 a.m. for me. So I was honestly unaware of what was going on.
Oh man, so
But
blissful. You were so blissfully
as
asleep.
as you said, I mean, obviously it's not a positive thing, but it's still kind of nice that Gamma like put together the like what do you call it,
The recovery, yeah,
remediation
yeah, the mitigation, remediation. That's the word you're looking for. Remediation.
yeah, remediation plan, because so if I recall correctly, it's gonna take, I think, 1.73 years for everything to accrue value, but it's still nice of them to like reimburse people that were affected,
Absolutely. Yeah, some other
because
protocols have just changed their name and relaunched a new token under a new product. It's because they don't got the money to
yeah,
refund people. So
yeah,
thank you,
exactly,
Gamma, for caring about our users and the other users that were affected. So really appreciate that, and we'll be watching them in the future. Just if they tie those loose ends up, maybe this was a learning experience for them, and they'll be even more secure. So
yeah.
that said, that was Gamma. So again, remediation plan. I will post it in the chat here in a little bit. So then, everybody, you were here for this, the Matrix Port discussion, or the insights from Matrix Port. On the same day, Matrix Port published Bitcoin spot ETF approval imminent, and then the same day, why the SEC will reject Bitcoin spot ETF again. That was on Tuesday the 2nd, which saw a massive drop, a massive candle right here,
Yeah,
that liquidated so many users in the perp space. Okay, that was crappy. That was, again, the intern incident that happened last year in the summer, where they tweeted something retarded and caused the market to crash. This was like a repeat of that. But why does this keep happening? I think it's because there's a lot of crooked people in crypto. I think that open interest must have been quite high on multiple exchanges. Of course, it was high on ours, but again, we have nothing to do with doing any kind of crappy tweeting to cause panic in the markets. Some exchange somewhere, or some bodies of persons decided, and this is just my theory, that there's too much open interest. It may damage our product. Let's put out a hit piece with some cockamamie organization that nobody's ever heard of. In this case, Matrix Port, who's only published like 2 or 3 things, and that was enough to bring us down from 45,450 candle wick down to 40. Here, let me get it right on there. 47.12. Okay, big losses in the trader space. That was really, really odd, to say the least. I can only think it was to wash out some exchanges, because why else would that one tweet be used as a weapon? I can't even imagine that was even within the realm of possibility, because we've got multiple companies producing commercials now. They're all making different Bitcoin commercials. They seem to be really invested in the idea that it's coming, maybe in the next 5-6 days, that the ETF will be approved. And there's just too much on the line for it to be a not sure thing. And even today, the SEC tweeted something about don't get FOMO. So, as if they're trying to protect investors as to what's coming. Don't get FOMO over the Bitcoin ETFs, because Bitcoin may surge in value, of course. So
that
I think it was something crooked that happened there with that
that
tweet.
that sounds a bit suspicious as well. If they're tweeting "Don't get FOMO," there's probably
Yeah, we might
some
be able to find it.
ulterior motive.
Yeah, we might be able to find it. Let's see.
Because why would they
S
care?
Yes, here it is. SEC Investor Education 5. Say no go to FOMO. Just because others might buy a particular investment doesn't mean it's the right opportunity for you. Learn more about finding out what's right for you and your investing goals. That's good information. Obviously, I don't want people to get FOMOed into buying a Bitcoin surge. And yeah, maybe
It's
people are putting in
it's good.
longs and we're going to get washed again.
It's good information, but like, where is that information coming from? Like, obviously,
The
these people
education
have.
department.
Yeah, I don't know what this is, but I'm just saying, I wouldn't. I wouldn't trust people that have a .gov
Those guys.
URL.
That, yeah.
I wouldn't take financial advice from them, even though financial advice.
So I'm going to do
Uh,
the opposite. I'm going to FOMO. I'm going to FOMO so hard. I'm just going to
but
FOMO right
but
now.
but don't you think like the giant red candle? It was because some rumors about the ETF stuff, right? But don't you
Yes,
think maybe it was people were expecting maybe some like for the price to go down because it's been steadily going up for quite some time now.
I think they expected it
Um,
and helped it along.
yeah, I think it was sort of like just a minor catalyst that just made people think, okay, here we go. This is this is the drop that I've been waiting for. I'll better sell, and then it just coalesced or whatever into this
Shoots up.
red candle. Yeah,
Or a bigger candle. Yeah, I gotcha. These two guys here in the comments, be ready to sell the news. I believe that might be true. I believe it could be. But then, of course,
yeah.
we have access to all the 401ks and all the people that want to invest passively in Bitcoin. Big difference. So I'm not going to dare sell anything at that point. I'll wait for them to start passively investing in these new products. And then the Satoshi Money B1, whoever that is, BTC, translation, wait until Bitcoin goes to 500,000 or 1 million. Then it's safe to start buying. That's also a possibility. We just don't know. We just don't know what's going to happen. We just don't know anything. Anything. So, yeah, that's going to be an interesting week. I am excited to see what happens this week. I mean, literally everybody is just nobody knows what to do. Nobody knows what to do. So, just don't get priced out. That's all I'll say. I'm not going to sell at this point. Uh, so, Vesnushki, have you seen a lot of airdrops have been happening lately? Have you
No, I
noticed?
haven't. I just
Okay.
banned someone from the main Telegram for
Okay,
posting
good.
some stupid Telegram bot
Am I
thing.
going to get banned? Are you going to ban
You
me?
I don't think so because you're an admin, but if you type whatever the bot name is, then Rose is gonna ban you.
All right. Well, I don't want Rose to ban me, so I'll just talk about it here. So, guys, I've seen a lot of airdrop activity in the last few weeks, like a whole lot. Okay. You may be or may not be eligible, but before I cover any airdrop, if you have never harvested one before, please have a separate wallet. Okay. I have a dirty wallet with like $50 on it. I've been using it for years. I've traded Uniswap. I've done that wallet that I have that's dirty. I've moved all my good assets off of it, right? I do not use it for anything but keeping it dirty. And if I get drained, I'm not going to miss it, right? So don't harvest an airdrop with your main wallet. Use your main wallet, then money to it. Use Uniswap, use 1inch, use all these different products that you find, and then send the money off. Don't leave it there. And then you can be safe to try to harvest some stuff. So here's one that I found, Dimension, at genesis.dimension.xyz. This is a new layer 2, I believe, that's coming up, and that is supposedly giving users who've used a number of products on mainnet, on Solana, on different areas of the crypto sphere, a juicy airdrop. So you buy this, hold it for a little bit, let it accrue value when it finally launches, and maybe you can roll it into some gains or just hold it for whatever. But this one will not work for burgers. So I've tried it. People have vouched that it's legit thing, but if you're a burger, the site doesn't work. So my VPN expired, so that's on me. I've got to get a new one. The other
But
one I saw. Uh,
how
oh,
do
go
you
ahead.
do with like yeah, the throwaway wallet or dirty wallet? How do you do like if it's contingent on, for example, like a MetaMask uh, airdrop? Then you have to use the obviously MetaMask is maybe kind of safe,
Yeah, we're
but
still waiting on those.
yeah, but how do you do it if it's like contingent on the like previous
The
activity
volume. Yeah.
for an
No,
address?
that's a good point. I mean, at multiple times I've had like, like 5 or 6 Ethereum on the throwaway wallet. Okay, that would hurt,
Okay.
but it's not my total portfolio of Ethereum. So I've had that money on there. I've bridged to Arbitrum because this dirty wallet I have has received these following airdrops. I've received 1inch, I've received Uniswap airdrop back in the day. I received 5,000 tokens on Arbitrum. I have received a few others that are really not worth anything at this point because some airdrops just suck. But this dirty wallet I've used in these different ecosystems with a small amount of my portfolio. And then when I'm done, it goes right back into cold storage, that Ethereum. But usually I lose a lot of money because I do like farming and stuff on a new chain, which is full of inflation and it just farms to zero. But that activity, that volume, is why I got so many Arbitrum tokens when that actually dropped. So I harvested them with this dirty wallet. I think I sold them and I sent that Ethereum to my I think I bought gains. I don't remember. It was a while back. But yeah, I used dirty wallet, put a portion of your portfolio there, play with the ecosystems when they launch, and then send it off. So that way I won't cry too hard if that wallet is compromised. Another one that seems safe, and again, please do your own research. Don't rely on my stuff here, but these are official links that I've found, is Frame. Okay, Frame.xyz. If you scroll down on Frame's official Twitter, what the heck is that? Oh, that's a Hero Wars. Like, I'm not buying Frame anymore. You'll find their airdrop somewhere in here. Time to enter next NFTs. Here it is, frame.xyz.governance. So this one is their official launch. Frame is a token that's going to give you, you're going to get a Frame token if you used NFTs on mainnet, okay? So it's going to launch January 31st. Token transfers begins a later chapter. The initial Frame airdrop is based on your NFT activity from the past 2 years. So if you have been a heavy NFT user, you may want to look at frame.xyz/governance and claim a Frame with your dirty wallet. Not your main wallet, your dirty wallet. Okay, your dirty wallet better be as bad as Stinky Pablo, because if you get drained, I can't help you. I mean, I've been hit too. I've invested in bad things. I haven't had a wallet drain, but I've invested in bad things that went to zero. So please do your due diligence. But these two seem like decent opportunities to roll into something you want. Particularly at the end of January, gains should have quite a lot of features that are rolling out, and that might be a good chance. Price might accelerate from here, but you get more gainsies, because I don't have that much interest in NFTs, but I have sold and bought NFTs on mainnet. So I'll take a look at my dirty wallet here after the show's over and see if I'm eligible for Frame, and then I'm gonna sell that sucker so fast, dude, so fast for more gainsies. So if y'all have any other legitimate products, please, and make sure you're at least doing due diligence. You can post them in the chat, and I'll take a look at them myself before anybody else does, and just kind of get an outline of them. But yeah, those two are interesting. There's ZKF as well that launched, ZKF, but this one you may or may not be eligible for based on your activity on layer 1, I think. ZK Fair, this is another one. So I'll post a couple of these in the chat after the show's over with the actual links to the airdrop, and you can see if you're eligible for any of them and see what you want to do. So, but let's take a look at price action on something like this that just launched, because I'm interested. ZK Fair token has launched, and let's see what these prices are doing on a newly launched token. Okay, not too exciting. That's the bad chart.
What is this?
Okay. This is the ZK Fair, a token that just airdropped. So, there's no price discovery yet, I guess, because it's just kind of launched. Everybody's selling. Minus 45% off its all-time high. So that was at launch. It literally launched like last week or something. And it's off 9.2% off its all-time low. So expect a lot of volatility and boredom when a new token launches. But hey, you hold it for 30, 40 days, and maybe it'll turn into something nice for you. You could swap it for something you love. You love GNS, don't you? Because you know what's going to happen soon, right? You know what's going to happen here. Oh my God. You know what's going to be right here instead of just this. You know already, all you know. What do you think, Ves? 2-week time lock activated. How do you feel?
Yeah, I feel.
Yeah.
I feel as if I can't really say anything about it.
Well, I know we're not detailing too much.
Obviously, it's gonna be great, and yeah. But as you know, we have a very strict no announcements policy of like upcoming.
Yes, we're We're not talking about what's launching. We just know that the time lock is active. So something's going to happen in 2 weeks, and we're waiting for it. But in case y'all didn't see on the chat, there was a really interesting set of values that we need to look at real quick, right? So I want to kind of hype y'all up here. Here we have DAI. I want to show y'all the total. Where do I want to go? I want not CoinGecko. I want to go to RBScan. RBScan, rbscan.io, DAI stablecoin. The total market cap of DAI on Arbitrum is 72,266,000, right? So this is all the liquidity that we have to play with for DAI. All right. So now let's take a look at wrapped Ethereum. Okay. 240 total supply. No, where's the dollar value? Where am I missing? There it is. 552,999,137. So there's a lot of WETH on Arbitrum. There's a lot. Okay.
Yeah.
And similarly, there's a lot. There's a lot of USDC. Wow. I think we're going to be really happy in the next few weeks. So that said, let's take a look at our stats. We have a lot of new traders coming in for the ARB STIP. The week we launched was still that Christmas break, so it has obviously zoomed up quite nicely with a peak of new 153 traders on our best day. 185 new traders on the first. That's amazing. So many of these traders may have never used our product before. Maybe they're using new wallets and coming back. I don't know. But because these people are coming to experience gTrade at this point in our ecosystem's life, at this point when we are this polished with multiple languages, with a helpful starter guide, with a UI that has gotten better and better over time, and orders that actually
the new
launch.
color theme, by the way?
No. Nobody told me about the color theme.
It's really nice. I'm using it now instead of retro.
Okay, I'm gonna click. Okay,
which is also very nice.
Oh no, sir! I feel like I'm Neo. Oh no! Wow, that's very green.
I like this one. Yeah,
this one looks good for low light, like when you're actually doing something at night.
And you have also like all the corners are sharp instead of rounded. Like, for example, on the market long button.
Market long. I see it's square. So this used to be.
Yeah, if you go to any other theme, then you can see it's called border radius in CSS.
A radius. I learned about radiuses from Tracer. Yes. Now this is good. I can't wait. Of course, this one's great too. But this one is good. I love the glow, and it looks fantastic. When did this hit? When did this happen?
I think like a week ago, maybe longer.
I must not love GNS enough. I must not love.
But that's the thing, because like front end updates happen on such like a rapid cadence.
They do.
Compared to like smart contracts upgrades. So there's like sometimes changes are very minor, but it's still an update. You know, when you get an update is ready for you button, it might be just something you don't even see. But yeah, we're gonna get better at conveying like all the stuff that's happened, like on the front end too. Because I don't
miss
think
this.
They don't get enough credit.
Yeah, their front end devs work nonstop. They're awesome, and I miss this. I'm shamed at my life right now that I wasn't aware of this new theme. But I must have missed Kuko's update. But we're gonna have a bi-weekly update on some of the changes that we're going to be posting to Discord and Telegram to be more consistent with you guys, so y'all know what's happening. This is going to go on my update because I missed it. So
Yeah.
Vess is helping spearhead that, and I'm helping write it. So we're going to make sure that get you guys updated on a bi-weekly basis with the things going on behind the scenes. Since Seb is so busy, Seb is just so busy that he's building, and he doesn't have that time to hang out with us, except for that other day when he launched the time lock on Polygon. He's actually with us for like 30 minutes. So aside from that, he works 7 days a week. It's nuts. It's nuts. So we're going to post you guys something that y'all can get a little bit more news in your system from what's going on behind the scenes. So thank you, Vess, for putting that together, and I'm helping with it. So it's Vess's little project, and we're going to do that for you guys. So thank you, Vess.
Yep.
Initiative.
No, thank you
Initiative.
for helping out.
Okay, now I'm going to spell your with a Y-O-U-R. Excuse me, Y-O-U, R-E. So in case I have any spelling errors, please be merciful. Vesnushki has caught multiple of my spelling errors. I just type from my feelings, okay? Is that so wrong? I guess it is technically. I guess it is really wrong to type from my feelings. I shouldn't do that.
Yeah.
I should type like I'm a mathematician, right? Like there's
Yeah,
rules. Is it really rules with language?
yeah, there are rules. It's called grammar.
On God, on God.
It's very,
But
it's
language
very
evolves.
strict. Yeah, but it doesn't evolve into stuff like that.
Oh my
It's never
God.
an excuse.
Bess is so hard on me with spell checking.
But
I think I stress him out. Obviously.
I'm very interested in languages. I used to study linguistics at the university, but
You mean
it's one of those like things that you study and then you don't really like, it doesn't lead to any job aside from like teaching other people the
me?
same subject. Yeah,
I should have
stuff like
known
that, of course. But
as a native speaker.
that's it. Yeah, linguistics is kind of broad, so it doesn't go into like the specific grammar of a specific language.
Okay, good.
But
Well,
yeah,
you beat me with that broad brush every day. I
but
make a mistake, but
you
that's
should
okay.
turn off. You and everyone else should turn off the autocorrect
To force us to
thing.
type better.
I mean, I literally I've never used it. I hate it so much. Like each time I buy like a new computer or iPhone or whatever, I have to turn that off because it just annoys the hell out of me.
Hmm.
It doesn't take that long to just, type
Type
out.
it properly. Okay, I'll try it, Vess. I'll give it this week. You guys tell me in the chat if you see me typing better or not. So I'll turn it off after the show. All right. So Vess, during this period that we didn't have the show, did you do any trades?
Yeah, I did like, okay, so the first week or like first epoch, rather, I did some trading. Wait, let me just find the wallet that I traded with. I think I just like degened like 50 die with 150 leverage on something.
That's pretty degen. Did it
Yeah,
work?
on ETH. No, it didn't work. And then I did like, I tried to salvage it to get my P&L like up in the positive to be eligible for the orb, but I
Did
still
it work?
remained in. No, it didn't work. Only went up like 15%. Then this week I longed, or yeah, yesterday I longed ETH. But I kind of chickened out and I closed it at only like 7.4%.
It's still a green
Uh,
win.
yeah, but I've been thinking about, maybe trying to trade a bit more. But
Yeah,
for me, it's kind of like I like to I like very short, like scalping.
yeah.
The,
And the rewards
the,
are so lucrative. It's so
yeah,
tempting to lose a lot just to get our reimbursement because man,
yeah,
that was
but
a really
with scalping, it's like you have to like look at the chart and like find a good opening and then open a position and like keep an eye on it. And it's like gets kind of boring to just stare at the chart waiting for an opening.
Like
And
fishing,
it's, I
though.
mean, yeah, I think fishing is even more boring, probably.
You don't
Um,
like fishing?
uh, no, I don't eat fish or anything else that's been living in water for like no other reason that I have like the taste buds of like of a 9-year-old. But I just think it's disgusting with like fish and even worse with like seafood. I don't understand why people eat it.
You don't
It's
understand
just
me.
disgusting. And
Oh,
then
you
you
should have
have
seen
to
my
like
fa-
if then if you fish, you have to like actually like touch the fish and like
You have
stab
to
it to
touch it.
death
Stab it.
and like yeah and deal with
The
like
innards.
cleaning it out. Yeah, no, I don't want to do
Okay. Will this make you sick if I tell you a fish story real quick? It's very short.
that. Yeah, go ahead.
All right. So my dad used to chuck oysters with a knife, and then he would just suck them out of the oyster shell. It was disgusting. He would just suck the oyster right in his mouth and just drink it. That was the
I,
nastiest thing I've
I've
ever
never
seen.
had I've never had oysters. I don't understand why like yeah, like Twisted said, it's just boogers in disguise. I don't understand
I
why
couldn't
would you
see the
eat
chat.
uh like a small container of disgusting slime that just tastes like tea
I know
and
why. I know why.
salt.
Because it's the year
No,
it's the year 1200 and you're an Indian living on the coast and you're starving. That's probably
yeah,
why.
but I mean, I refuse to believe that anyone goes like, "Oh, this was delicious."
I'll
Then
have
you
to ask
wouldn't,
my dad.
because I mean, you don't even chew oysters, do you? You just like swallow them.
God, I know because they have like a
Like
sack of food that would burst in your mouth.
yeah, but I mean, if they were delicious, like in any capacity, then you would actually chew them and like savor them. But you don't. You just like swallow it. You don't even taste it.
Yes, you're right.
I
And
used
now this is the oyster show.
I used to when I was like really young, I tried to eat snails. I think when we were in France.
Mm,
Um,
you have
but
to.
yeah, it was really disgusting as well. It was
It's
kind of like a
required.
dare with like a friend. But yeah, that was really disgusting as well.
I'm glad you didn't die.
Yeah, I mean, like lobsters and stuff. Uh, uh, kind of it has, I guess, like it has sort of like a mild flavor. Um,
Okay, so your
the
snail's
same, the
like a lobster.
same with salmon and tuna as well. Like Twisted says, has sort of like a mild flavor, but I can't eat it because it's just like giant sea insects that are just
Hmm.
lurking underneath the ocean.
And
And yeah,
you have a
no.
way to describe your hate of seafood. So I salute you. I will never try to serve. I will never get you a gift card for the Red Lobster seafood. I will never.
Okay.
I'll never send you a digital Red Lobster gift card.
Okay.
Ah,
Good.
wow. I
I
did
feel the
place one
same.
trade myself. Oh, go ahead.
No, no. Let's not derail further.
I'll
Let's
take the gift
keep
card.
it.
Fine. I'll eat their biscuits.
Okay. Yeah.
So I did place a trade on Solana. Now I don't know why I placed. I must have been like sleepwalking. I don't know what happened. I placed this trade on Solana. Um, it was a 16x long, I think. Um, and it was at 320, 1229. So somewhere around here. Like I don't know what happened. Like I don't know why I chose this particular part of the chart to long Solana. I don't know. Maybe I was just guilty, desperate for points. I was like, okay, I'm buying the dip, and then it actually went up. But then it went up way more if I would have let it run. So I didn't. I cowered it out. I got 160 bucks, and I rolled it into Gainsies. Believe it or not, that's what I did. So there was my position size, 482 die, and that was my dirty wallet. Now my dirty wallet is empty again and now I can't use it for any points unless I send more money to it. So I got some good points out of that. I was really surprised at the portfolio. I got Epoch 1 here. For that one trade, I got all these RB points, and I sold them for
Yeah,
gains. I mean, that was crazy.
yeah.
So if you're actually longing something and it's worth it, you're getting an extra third on top of your position or something, because these are worth $2 each when I sold them. So that's really nuts.
Do you know?
$500,000 worth in the first week.
Do you know? By the way, like, we applied for a step, like the initial application in the end of September, and as you all know, we didn't qualify for that, but as also everyone knows, we got the back fund. But did you know that it was kind of like how do you say, serendipitous that we didn't get like the first, because the USD value of Arbitrum today, like the allocation that we got, 4.5 million in total. If we the same USD value would be as if we had applied for 11 million ARB initially on the 26th of September. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying, because I'm
Yeah,
not sure
absolutely,
I
because it was
explained
somewhere
it.
around the December here when some of
Yeah,
the other protocols got their STIP, and they were paying
yeah,
out a measly $1 per ARB. But then we
yeah,
got our STIP, and now
yeah,
we're
and
175.
yeah. So it's like, I mean, it's kind of lucky, or serendipitous. It's one of my favorite words.
Is
So I'm gonna,
serendipitous. I'm going to use it all the time
yeah.
now.
But so, and also, I mean, there's more action in the market now than it was in September, like in the end of September. So I know it sounds like, cope, but I think it was like for the good that things transpired the way they did.
Yes, yes, and oh man, I'm getting an error 505 for the search term shoot yourself in the foot. Come on. Maybe it's like don't commit suicide, but that's kind of what some of our blockers did. They shot themselves in the foot. Is there just a comical? There, perfect. They literally did this to themselves by blocking
Yeah.
our stip as long as they did. No, maybe it's more like this one. That looks like a 357 Magnum. Probably more like this. That's probably what they're feeling right now. Or oh no, ooh, just like this. That one's good too. So yes, it is fortuitous that we have really pumped how much money we're sending. And if I'm not mistaken, some of the other protocols are only paying back the initial fee, right, of the trade, so they're free. But we're doing that, plus we're giving people ridiculous reigning ARB if they actually win a trade and get loyalty. They get more for loyalty points. Like it's
Yeah, I
really
mean,
a little nuts.
yeah, I mean, to be honest, I think it's kind of stupid amounts of money. I think it would be I don't know, more like prudent if we had like a longer time frame for the same amount.
Yeah, I mean, true,
Because
but we're gonna make it rain.
yeah, I mean, obviously, it's good that we are able to incentivize with like so large amounts, but I mean, if you look at our previous competitions, we've had like 100K,
Yeah, and this is
125K.
five hundred
Uh,
thousand per week. Per week.
yeah, it's it's
Jeez.
quite a step up.
Now these are
Uh,
bug guys. In case y'all see zeros on the leaderboard, we already confirmed these are bugs. They actually have a P&L that's now they're not manipulating the protocol. These are bugs. So we'll have to tell them they're back. But look at this dude, 15,750. There's his trades. Then we got this dude, 12,000 ARB. That's 24K or more. Well,
yeah,
not quite because it's $1.75, not $2. But yeah, and then look at his trade. Look at this guy's trading record. Why didn't I go to school for learning to trade my way into this instead of actually going to college? I just be a leverage trader, professional. Um, yeah, so really good stuff here. And this is going to happen for another 5 weeks or 6 weeks at this point?
uh, I think.
Something.
Or what do you mean? We have like 11 weeks left.
Oh, 11. Oh my gosh, I was completely off. Look, 666 mark of the beast. Come on, guys. I'm gonna refresh the screen. Close the trade. Close it. Perfect. Well, our daily trade went down. It's fine. It's better. So, yeah, really cool. And that's just the stuff people know about. And that's
Yeah.
all I'm gonna say. Interesting. I did find something about Ethereum lately. Okay, so we're all kind of disappointed in Ethereum price action. I know I am as an official Ethereum micro whale. I'm not really a whale. I'm just pretending. But the Ethereum has massive sell pressure from one of the exchanges that went under, and as part of their compensation or their bankruptcy proceedings, they have to sell so much ETH per week to satisfy the regulators or something along those lines. If anybody knows, please type in the chat. I don't remember the company, but they're actually dumping millions of Ethereum on the market weekly. So that's probably, and they've been doing that for months. So that's probably going to explain the lack of price action on the Ethereum ecosystem. So once that pressure is gone, which should be soon, from what I understand, we might actually see some more positive price movement on Ethereum so that it catches up to Bitcoin. But of course, all eyes on Bitcoin right now. And once it moons and now the sell pressure gets taken away from Ethereum, maybe money will flow into Ethereum handsomely, and then we'll get a massive alt season. I know some of the guys that have been investing on us, like Wizard and so forth on X, are calling for high prices. One of them called, I don't know if this is going to be accurate, of course, but one of our new buyers with a lot of followers is saying his price target is $48 per token of GNS. Now, that seems, because we're such underdogs, that seems really crazy. But we haven't really entered the full bull yet. We haven't really seen what happens, especially now that our platform is becoming so mature and more stuff is going to be added, and people don't even know, but more stuff's going to be added. So anyway, the yeah, I think. Oh man, what's happening? Oh, I pushed that button. Yeah, I think we. I don't know. $48. Can you see it, Vest? Can you see it? At the peak of the bull, everybody's going crazy. Bitcoin is
Yeah.
at
I mean,
120,000 a coin. Can you see us hitting close to $50?
yeah. I mean, I'm. I think that like I'm not sure like whether we're in a bull or not, or like if we're gonna see like retrace. But I don't know. But I think that a lot of people are probably maybe hesitant still and are probably in stables, like holding a large portion of their portfolio still in stable coins, or maybe not even like in crypto. So yeah, I think obviously a lot of money is going to flow in, but again, you know, with crypto, impossible to tell.
Yeah.
But as you say, obviously there's a lot of things that are going to come together for us, like in the coming months.
Yeah. We know it.
And yeah,
It's coming.
yeah, and yeah, of course, I'm bullish on GNS. Otherwise, I wouldn't be have like my net worth in it.
Yes, and thank God you weren't in GDI on Gamma. Thankful. So thankful.
Yeah,
Because that would have been like
yeah,
the second worst day of your life. I remember the first worst day of your life
yeah,
when we got
yeah,
listed on Binance. Um,
yeah,
so I'm
yeah.
sorry I led you
It
down the
was.
liquidity path.
No, it's fine. It was just spur of the moment thing. I don't know why I decided to LP like literally the evening before.
It happens.
Uh,
It happens.
yeah, but now at least when I LP, I don't do it with my entire stack.
And you do it with your dirty treasure, right? You've got two treasures. You got a dirty treasure and a hot treasure.
No, I don't. Uh, no,
No,
I
I
don't.
mean, if you're only interacting with the GNS ecosystem, you feel pretty safe, to be honest. I don't feel
Yeah,
worried about signing transactions on gains with my hot wallet because it's staked. Obviously, I'm making some money in the staking pool, so it is what it is. It's safe. It's been safe. It's going to stay safe because Seb is ridiculously autistic about it.
yeah,
Ah, well, guys, I was going to close with something. What was I going to say? What was I going to talk about? What's coming? We kind of can't say anything about what's coming. We know in the immediate future what's coming. We're really excited for what's coming. But other stuff that's coming after what's coming is not something I can discuss. So we'll leave it at that. Good luck
Yeah,
out there,
I think
guys. This is due on the 10th.
I think most people know what's coming, more like in which order it's going to happen,
Yes.
and also,
No
of
leakage from
course,
us.
like when it's going to happen.
Yeah.
But yeah,
So
I'm excited that we're finally gonna do the bi-weekly updates, because I mean, we've been kind of lacking, like between team and community. It's gotten better, and obviously you can always get better at it. But for some stuff, like like for example, for partials for that update, it requires some other stuff to be done before we can do that.
yeah.
And I'm not a smart contract of myself, so obviously I don't understand like literally exactly everything. But maybe it's better like for everyone like in the community, if they know like, okay, we are doing it in this order because
Yeah.
like this is a prerequisite of the other thing and stuff like that.
So updates are going to go from Brian saying you don't know what's coming, and Midget will. I'm blaming him too. So updates are going to go from you don't know what's coming to actual, organized, thoughtful updates for the community. Is that what you're saying, Bess?
Yeah.
And no, redacted. That's my community update. Redacted. I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah, there's gonna be less of redacted, or I don't know. I can't say because I'm not the
Because
one
you're not
posting it.
me.
I can't
Oh crap.
I can't I can't how do you say, control what Brian does.
I'm
But yeah,
sorry, guys.
we are going to like be more
Methodical is the right word.
yeah, methodical. And
Perfect.
what's the other word when you do something on like it's set
Routine.
schedule? Yeah, no, that's not the word I'm looking for. But
What's the Swedish word you're saying in
like
Swedish?
we're gonna be
Consistency.
consistent. Yeah.
Yes. What's the Swedish word for consistent?
I don't know because it doesn't mean the same. Like in
Of course it
Swedish,
doesn't.
like if you say consistent, you're just talking about like the consistency of like I don't know, like
Think of butter?
an oyster, yeah, an oyster or lobster or whatever, like an item. I don't even know the Swedish word for it.
Today I learned. Okay, well. That's it for today, guys. It was serendipitous to meet you all today. We'll be posting up a recording, and next week I'd like to say we're going to have one of our new partners for our STIP LPs on board. So they'll talk to you about how to use their product, and hopefully, they'll kind of assuage your fears of contributing to the LP ecosystem, because Gamma definitely got some cold toes for people, of course, but we still got to issue that STIP reward for our LPs as we agreed to Arbitrum. So that's going to continue, and we have some new guys on board. So next week we'll bring them around to tell you all about their product and how to use it to get some ARB for your LP position. So guys, hey Vess, thank you for coming again and starting up again. This was fun.
Yeah,
I hope everybody enjoyed the show. Very simple show, but again, I have a lot of fun on these things, so we appreciate y'all coming.
yeah, yeah. Thanks everyone for coming.
Appreciate it,
Hope
guys. Stay safe
hope
out
to see
there.
you next Saturday.